Om Shanti. This is Sakar Murli of 6th December 2023. Essence. Sweet children, I am once again teaching you Raj Yoga from making you into kings of kings. The full cycle is emerged in the word once again. Question. The Father is powerful and Maya too is powerful. How is each one powerful? Answer. The Father making you pure from impure. The Father is powerful in making pure, and this is why He is called the purifier and the Almighty Authority. Maya is powerful in making you impure. There are such bad omens while earning in true income that instead of a profit, there is a loss. Maya make you lazy for wise. This is why Baba saying, children, make effort to become soul conscious. Song. We have to talk on the path where we may fall. So we have to be cause. Om Shanti. Which path do you children have to walk on? Surely there must be someone to show you the path. People follow the wrong path. That is why they are unhappy. They are so unhappy because do not follow his directions. All have been following wrong directions since the kingdom of Ravan. The one who gives wrong directions began, the Father explains, at this time you follow the dictates of Ravan. This is why everyone has reached such a bad condition. All call themselves impure. Bapu Gandhi, who used to "O purifier, come." That means we have impure. However, none of them understand how they become impure. They want there to be kingdom of Rama in Bharat. But who could make it that? The Father explained everything in the Gita, but they have put the wrong name, the God in the Gita. The Father explains what you have done. If they were to put Pops come and the name Bible of Krishna, and there could be so much loss. This too is in the drama. The Father explains the biggest mistake to you. This knowledge of beginning, middle, and the end of the Gita. The Father explains, I am once again making you the kings of kings. You could not be, you have to take 84 births. You have to do not mention any of the scriptures. There are immutable scriptures. There are many different directions. The Gita means the Gita. The one who spoke the Gita gave you advice. He says, I have come once again to teach you Raj Yoga. The shadow of Maya has been cast over you. I have now come once again. In the Gita too, I says, O God, come and speak the Gita once again. That means, give us the knowledge of the Gita once again. It is mentioned in the Gita that the devilish world is destroyed and the deity world is once again established. The word once again could definitely be used. Guru Nanak will once again come at his own time. They also show images. There will be the same Krishna with the peacock feathers crown. All of these secrets are mentioned in the Gita, but they have changed God's name. We don't say that we don't believe in the Gita, but the Father comes and explains to us about the wrong names that human beings have put in Gita and that He puts is wrong, right. He also explains that each soul has his own fixed part. Not everyone's can be the same, just as the human being means human being. Similarly, a soul means soul. However, each soul has his own part recorded in him. A very intelligent person is needed to explain these things. The Father knows who can explain, who are sensible in doing service. Those lines of the intellect is clear, and who remain soul conscious. Not everyone has become completely soul conscious. That will be in the result at the end. When the days of the examination come close, you can tell who will pass. Teachers can understand, and the children can also understand. This one is cleverest of all. There it is possible that cheating can take place. It cannot take place here. This is fixed in the drama. Only those who emerges in the previous cycle will emerges. Baba can tell from the speed of your service. In earning this true income, there are profit and loss of these sometimes bad omens, etc. While walking alone, you break your leg. While you have having a pure marriage, make and Maya making you into the completely crazy. Maya is too very powerful. Baba is powerful in making you pure. This is why he is called the Almighty Authority and making pure. The Maya is powerful in making you impure. Maya doesn't exist in the golden age. This is a viceless world, whereas it is now a completely viceless world. There is so much force while you are walking alone. Maya catches hold you by nose and making you too crazy. She is so powerful that she makes you diverse Baba. Although the Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is called Almighty Authority. Maya too is no less. Here kingdom continue to off a cycle. No one knows this. Day and night are half and half. The day of Brahma and the day of Brahma. Nevertheless, they show the duration of the golden age to be hundreds of thousands of years and the iron age to be much longer. The Father now explains to you, and you were able to understand that this is absolutely right. The Father sits here and teaches you. Human beings of the Iron Age could not teach you Raj Yoga of the Gita or making you into the kings of kings. There is no one who has to be in the intellect that he will study Raj Yoga and become a king of kings. There are many of whose Gita Patashalas, but no one can study Raj Yoga there and become a king of kings or become a queen. There is no aim or object of the attaining a kingdom here, there, and here we say that we are studying with the Almighty Father to claim the sovereignty of the future happiness. First of all, you have to explain about the Alpha. Everything depends on the Gita. How can people know how the world cycle turns, where they have come from and they have to go to too? Now no one knows this. Which land have we come and from the land do you have to do? There is the song, but they simply continue to sing it like parrots. The intellects that are the souls do not know who is whom they call out to. Says, O Supreme Father, Supreme Soul, they can either see him nor know him. It is duty of each soul and know is the Father and recognize him. You now understand that we are souls and that is the Father. The Supreme Father, Supreme Soul is teaching us. The intellect says the Father comes and teaches us. When they invite the soul of someone to come, they understand that the soul of such and such a person has come. So you understand that you are souls and that he is your Father. You should definitely receive the inheritance from the Father. Why have we become unhappy? People say that it is the Father who gives happiness and cause sorrow. They continue to insult God. They are devilish children. They say that they said in the previous cycle, you have now become the practical children of God. Previously, you were devilish children. The Father now says, constantly remember me alone. It is very easy to explain these few words to everyone. You are the children of God. God creates heaven, which has now become hell. Then the Father alone will create heaven once again. The Father is teaching us Raj Yoga and establish heaven. Acha, you cannot know Shiva. It is the Father who also creates Prajapita Brahma. Therefore, surely the Father could teach you through Brahma. It is now the Sutra claim. We will become the deities of warriors from the Brahmins. Why else could we our variety form images have been created? The picture of accurate, but they are unable to understand it. Who could make sutras into Brahmins? Definitely Prajapita Brahma is needed. How was he adapted? You say, this is my wife. So, how did he make this one belongs to him? He adopted him. The Father says, you call me the mother and father. I am the Father. From where do I begin my wife? So I enter this one and name him Brahma. A wife is adopted just as a physical father adopted a wife and create a physical creation. So the Father enters this one, adapt him and created you mouth-born creation through him. You say we are Brahmins. Definitely this one's name is Brahma. Whose children is Brahma? Shiv Baba's. Who adopted him? The Almighty Father. This example is very good, but it is only those who intellect and this is that who will be able to explain it. If it is not the someone's intellect, he won't know how to explain it. There are physical father and the father from beyond. They each adapt his wife and says his name is mine. That one enters into the one and adapt him. He himself says, I, the incorporeal one, has to take support of this one. Therefore, I also change his name. How many names can I give the same time? You should keep a list of the names with you. That list of names should also be shown at the exhibition. Look how Baba gave all the names at this time. Baba made us belongs to him and he had our names changed. He is called Brugrushi, astrologer who knows each one's horoscope. Only God has your horoscope. They are wonderful names. Not all of them are here now. Some were imagined and then ran away. Today they are here and tomorrow they are not there. The name one enemy is lust. This vice is lust cause you a lot of distress. You have to conquer it while living at home with your families. You have to live together and conquer it. This is your promise. You have to check your attitude and not perform any sinful actions with your physical organs. Storms comes to the everyone. You must not be afraid of them. Many children ask Papa, should I do this business or not? Baba writes back to him, I come here to look after your business, etc. I am the teacher and have come to teach you. Why do you ask me about your business? I teach you Raj Yoga. The sacrificial fire of Rudra has been remembered. It is not a sacrificial fire of Krishna that is remembered. The father says, Lakshmi and Narayana won't have any knowledge of the world cycle. If they were not been know that at this time they have been become the 14 degrees as from the 16 Celsius degrees. Their intoxication of the kingdom could fly away. There is salvation there anyway. The bestower of salvation is only one. He alone comes and tells you the method. No one else can tell you this. First of all, take up the topic. Who said that lust is the greatest enemy? It is said the wisest world and the wiseless world. It is only the Bharat that they continue to burn Eliphaz of the Ravan. They could not burn them into the golden age, if, as they say, it is eternal and that he is Ravan also existed in the golden age. Then where the could have been sorrow everywhere, in that place, we could that be called heaven. These matters have to be explained. Each one's speed is individual. You can tell who has a good speed. No one has yet become perfect, but there are the stages of Satur, Rajo and Tamu. The intellect of each one is different. Those who cannot follow Srimad has Tamo Pradhan intellect. If you don't ensure yourself, how could you receive your future 21 births? You have to die. So, why not insurance yourself? Everything belongs to Him. Therefore, He will also sustain you. Some give everything, but they don't do any service, but continue to eat from the what they give. So, what will they accumulate? Nothing at all. Proof of the service they do is required. It is seen. Who come here is guide. Now BKs, new BKs who run a center between them are also given many thanks. His knowledge is very easy. Go and explain to those who are the stage of the retirement when the stage of retirement really is. Only the Father could become the guide and take everyone back. You know that the Father Himself is the death of all deaths. We want to go back together, but the Father is Baba is happiness. First of all, take up the main topic. Who is the God of the Gita? Who creates creation? Who taught Raj Yoga to Lakshmi and Narayan? Their kingdom is begun established. No one else come to establish the kingdom. The Father Himself comes and establishes this kingdom. He makes all the impure to pure. This is a wise world, and this has to be wiseless world. Status is number wise in both worlds. These things can be only said in the intellects of those who follow Srimad. Acha, To the sweetest beloved, long lost and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bap Dada. The spiritual father says namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says namaste to the spiritual father. Essence for Dharana. First point. Remain soul conscious so that the line of your intellect says constantly clear while earning your true income, because that Maya doesn't make you incur a loss in any way. Second point, don't perform any sinful deeds through your physical organs. After ensuring yourself, you also definitely have to do service. Blessing. May you be conqueror of Maya and remain constantly stable by considering Maya to be the cooperating in teaching you a lesson rather than being your army. As enemy, Maya comes you teach you a lesson, and so do not be afraid but learn that lesson. Maya sometimes comes to make the lesson of tolerance fire, and sometimes the lesson of being an embodiment of peace fire. Therefore, instead of considering Maya to be the enemy, think of her as being cooperative, and you will not become the nervous or defeated. You will learn that lesson and become as unshakable as a god. Never become weak and invoke Maya, and she will did not be fireball. Slogan. Let there will be greatness of determination in every thought, and you will continue to receive success. Om Shanti.